Good afternoon, my dear classmates and professors. My name is William Duarte, and today I will present an innovation in English language teaching known as Mobile Assisted Language Learning, or MAL. This presentation is based on a recent applied research study and focuses on the integration of a mobile technology in ELT contexts. Okay, as an introduction, innovation in English language teaching plays a crucial role in enhancing learning effectiveness. This presentation evaluates mobile assisted language learning as an innovative approach based on a recent applied research article and discusses its impact on English language learning. So the first question that we have is, what is MAL? MAL is an integration of mobile devices and apps to support English learning anytime and anywhere. Innovation is essential in ELT because learners' needs and learning environments are constantly changing. This presentation evaluates MAL as an emerging approach supported by recent evidence. Okay, on the other hand, this innovation is grounded in applied research that examines the impact of mobile-assisted language learning on English as a foreign language learners, vocabulary learning, and self-regulatory capacity. The innovation presented here is not theoretical only. It is supported by applied research conducted in real ELT classrooms, which strengthens its relevance for teaching practice. Mostly, we're going to find MAL in smartphones and tablets, language learning applications, and digital learning resources. Okay, what is the nature of the innovation? This methodological innovation. Okay, MAL promotes learner autonomy, continuous practice, and self-regulated learning through mobile-based activities. This MAL is based on a research article from 2022 called "The Impact of Mobile Assisted Language Learning on EFL Learners' Vocabulary Learning Attitudes and Self-Regulatory Capacity." What is the purpose and context? The purpose is the impact of MAL on vocabulary attitudes and self-regulation. And what is the context? The context, these evaluations was on university EFL classrooms. Okay, on the other hand, the innovation integrates mobile devices, language learning applications, and digital resources to support English learning beyond the classroom. We can say that MAL is an innovative both methodologically and technologically. It changes how students learn by encouraging autonomy and frequent exposure, while also leveraging everyday mobile technology. And at first, the purpose of the study was to examine the impact of mobile-assisted language learning on the EFL learners' vocabulary learning attitudes and self-regulatory capacity, as I was mentioning before. This study was conducted in 139 university-level EFL learners. The purpose of the study was to examine the impact of MAL on EFL learners' vocabulary and learning attitudes and self-regulatory capacity. The researchers aim to understand not only language outcomes, but also learners' attitudes and ability to regulate their own learning when using, mobile technology. The 139 university level EFL learners studying English as a foreign language. It is very important to mention this. This relatively large sample size strengthens the validity of the study and allows for meaningful analysis of changes over time. The research methodology. Okay, we have the quantitative approach, then we have the longitudinal approach, and the applied approach. Okay, as a procedure, some of the instruments used was, vocabulary learning, attitude, questionnaire, self-regulatory capacity scale. And the study used a longitudinal quantitative design, meaning data were collected over an extended period to observe changes in learners' attitudes and behaviors. Data were collected at 2 different points over 1 academic year. Mobile assisted learning activities were integrated into regular English instruction. What are some of the results? The students participated in these mobile-based vocabulary activities over a year, allowing researchers to examine how sustained use of mobile influenced learning attitudes and self-regulation. Okay, what are some of the key findings or key results? Significant improvement in vocabulary learning attitudes, also significant improvement in self-regulatory capacity, and finally some positive relationship between attitudes and self-regulation. The results show that the students not only improved their attitudes toward the vocabulary learning, but also became more autonomous and self-regulated learners. Okay, now let's talk about some of the implications for ELT. Okay, so this study promotes learning autonomy, also enhances motivation and supports flexibility. Okay, these findings suggest that teachers can effectively integrate MAL through simple activities such as mobile vocabulary practice and goal-setting tasks. Okay, here are some of the conclusions. MAL is an effective ELT innovations. MAL is an effective and innovative approach in ELT. Research evidence shows that it enhances learners' attitudes, autonomy, and engagement, making it a valuable strategy for modern English language classrooms. All right, in conclusion, MAL offers a practical and research-supported solution for improving English language teaching in a diverse, technology-rich context. Thank you very much and have a wonderful evening.